Hey everybody, welcome back to Inside Indiana Overtime. Alex McCarthy, Seth Tao, here at Assembly Hall, where Indiana again has a chance for a resume-boosting victory. Doesn't quite get it. They lose to Purdue, 69-64. They were in it the whole way. I mean, even when Purdue led for most of the first half, but IU was within 3 or 4 points the whole time, and then took the lead, led for a lot of this game, and then it just kind of went back and forth for the last few minutes. They go into the last media timeout, tied at 57, and then Purdue just kind of gets all of the rolls after that. They get the rebounds, they get the putbacks, they get everything in the last couple of minutes, and they're able to put Indiana away. I guess what stood out to you in those closing minutes especially?
Yeah, I mean, the biggest moment in those last couple of minutes was the controversial, that might be an understatement, controversial double foul call that fouled out both Caleb Swanigan and Thomas Bryant. And as good of a player as Swanigan is, Bryant was literally putting Indiana on his back in the second half.
Not literally. There were no people on his back.
Yes,
but I know what you
mean. He was putting Indiana on his back in the second half, and I mean, he scored 17 points, shot 6 of 8 in the second half for Indiana, and meanwhile the rest of the team without him shot 3 of 18 for 12 points in the second half. So I mean, he was the only thing that was really working for Indiana in that half. Losing Bryant was a much bigger blow for Indiana than losing Swanigan was for Purdue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like what we talked about. What was that, last night that we recorded that podcast about how Indiana needs to start getting contributions from more than like 2 people a game, more than like 2 or 3 people a game. And again, they just were not able to really get that much from the supporting cast. I mean, Rob Johnson and James Blackman. James Blackman was back tonight and played, he had his moments, but he was 3 for 14 from the floor. 1 for 7, right, from 3. He and Rob Johnson were just not efficient tonight. And when they're not, when you're using that many possessions and the shots aren't falling, that's not a recipe for success.
Yeah, I mean, shooting a combined 5 of 25 for Blackman and Johnson, two of the team's supposed biggest scorers. I mean, it's really hard to win a game with that. And I mean, as far as looking down the score sheet, I mean, Juwan Morgan played a little bit better than he had the past few games. He had 7 points tonight.
Probably looked good.
Yeah, he looked much better.
Yeah,
but
6 rebounds.
7 points. Saying 7 points is
right.
better is still not. It still leaves a lot of room to be desired. And beyond Juwan Morgan, they didn't really get much of anything from anybody. They had 5 points from Freddie McSwain, who did play some pretty big minutes tonight. 5 from Freddie McSwain, but I mean, Devontae Green, who Tom Crean later said was injured tonight. No scoring from him. Curtis Jones, no scoring from him. Deron Davis, no scoring from him. And I mean, it just put too much pressure on Thomas Bryant to will the team to victory.
Yeah, and they lost Davis midway through the second half to, we don't even really know. He took a shot to the face, seemed to be in a lot of pain, seemed kind of woozy as they let him off the floor. He didn't return, and his status is unknown going forward. But, I mean, you'd think that he would have been kind of important down the stretch as well, as Indiana's trying to battle against Haas and Swanigan and trying to scratch and claw for every rebound that they could get. So that one seemed like it kind of hurt. And like you said, Freddie McSwain did play pretty well. He had a couple really big offensive rebounds. He had 4 offensive rebounds. So he did play well in stretches, but you would have liked to have had another big man into that front court rotation. But yeah, once again, I mean, Indiana just kind of misses a big opportunity, and here they sit on early February, and their last good win was November 30th. You got to get a couple of these on the road now. I mean, their back was against the wall, I think, going into this game, and now it's against the wall and in a corner. I mean, they need wins, and they need them now. They're 15-10. They're 5-7 in conference play. I mean, it's not a good spot to be.
Really, the biggest saving grace for Indiana at this point is kind of widespread mediocrity across college basketball, across the bubble.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of the weaker bubbles in a long time. The Big Ten is not that great. There's still a logjam in the middle of the pack in the Big Ten. So if Indiana can get a couple of these wins, they can kind of start moving up. But I mean, and
it's the kind of thing where it's such a logjam in the middle, and there's really, I mean, Indiana's played Wisconsin tough recently. They just played Purdue pretty tough. I mean, it's not hard to see a couple bounces going different ways, a couple calls going different ways, and Indiana could make a run in D.C.
Yeah. That would be bizarre to see if Indiana ever plays well in the tournament.
It's not something I'm saying expected to happen, but I'm saying at this point, don't be surprised by anything.
Yeah. So, we'll see what happens moving forward. Michigan comes here Sunday. It's a Michigan team that beat the crap out of IU a couple weeks ago by 30, but I mean, Michigan still isn't really that good. I mean, everything fell for them that game. So that's an opportunity for a win. It's pretty much a must-win for Indiana. You can't have any more home losses, especially to like unranked teams.
That was a game where Juwan Morgan didn't play, and did he play that game?
I don't.
I think that was one of the ones he played, which is like very limited. He didn't. Juwan Morgan played, but he didn't really play in that game. And James Blackman got He got hurt at the end of the first half. So Indiana, well, I'd say they'd be healthier, but who knows at this point?
Yeah, it seems like someone gets hurt every day. But I don't know. Not a great spot for Indiana. Things are fairly dire here at Assembly Hall, but we'll see what happens moving forward. Whatever happens next, I will not be here for it. I am moving in a couple days, accepted a job in Alaska, of all places, so this is my last overtime. Thanks for watching over the years. It's been fun. We've filmed a lot of these late at night in these arenas where we've been up and writing and doing stuff all day, so you've seen me at my most tired in some of these, so I appreciate you bearing with us. But this is the end of the road for me. Seth will continue to film these after games, and maybe he'll have some guest appearances and whatnot from other media members. But
we'll see some more Ed Magoni.
We'll see Ed slide into these a little bit more. He's been doing a few this year. So thanks for watching. Thanks for reading over the past few years, and happy trails. And he will talk to you soon. I will not.
Stay with me.